this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better.
Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. How are you guys? We're going to talk about what happens to your body when you do a juice fast. I did my first juice fast when I wanted to transition to a raw vegan diet. I went 40 days and I got out mucoid plaque. I actually emptied about 25 pounds of waste out of my digestive system on my 40-day juice fast, including what was so weird, mucoid plaque. It was like nothing I had ever seen. It was so interesting too because it only came out for 7 days out of the 40 total days. 7 days in a row, I released mucoid plaque, and then I couldn't get any more to come out no matter what I did. I kept going and going and going and trying to get it out. So we've got biofilms in our digestive system. We've got waste in our digestive system, which backs up the whole elimination system, the lymphatic system. We get inflammation, we get acidosis, and that's where our diseases come from. So when we do a juice fast, it opens the channels of elimination and we can start to detox. We can start to feel amazing. It'll reverse aging. It'll reverse our inflammation issues. It'll reverse our pain. I mean, it's really simple. And we're going to talk about the effects of what happens to the body and what you can expect to experience. But let me first just ask the question, what is juice fasting? Juice fasting is a temporary intervention protocol to remove waste and biofilms out of the GI tract so we can transition to a healthier diet and lifestyle. We drink nothing but freshly made juices, green juices, and specific fruit juices that help remove the waste from the body. We might also take enzymes. We might also take psyllium husk and bentonite clay, which are powerful bowel detoxifiers, in order to assist the cleansing of waste out of the bowels. Now, if we do this properly one time, we really never have to do it again. This is a temporary intervention protocol. And if we do that, we can just eat a raw vegan diet with all the water and fiber and enzymes in the food that keeps our digestive tract clean and thriving. So for me, I don't do juice fasting regularly because I eat raw food. I've been a raw vegan for almost 5 years, and I started with a juice fast to transition my gut microbiome so I could really digest and utilize the raw food better. What juice fasting is not. Juice fasting is not a diet. It is not a lifestyle. It is not something we need to do ongoing. It's not something that's even a good idea to incorporate consistently. We want to get in and get out of a juice fast as quickly as possible. If we remain in a perpetual state of detoxification, it can be very stressful to the body. My body is not stressed. I am a very healthy raw vegan. I've got good muscle mass. I work out at the gym. I eat a lot of calories. For me, I'm not interested in detoxing perpetually. I'm interested in being healthy, being strong, being vibrant, being an inspiration to others, being capable of running around, doing life, doing the dance with life, being activated, being, lit up. When people see you, they know that there's a spark, a unique difference in that person. They can see it in your eyes. They can feel it in your energy. That's what I'm after. Okay, so let's talk about what happens to the body on a juice fast. Okay, dehydration is like one of the first steps because the body is all of a sudden getting this qualified water and it hasn't been able to detox in so long that it's going to flush. It's going to flush continually. So you'll get increased urination, which can be dehydrating to the body. So this is why we actually have to make sure we are following the right protocol of juices to make sure we are properly hydrating the body in this initial flushing of toxins that the body does. When we stop eating food, and we start drinking nothing but fresh juices, the body instantly switches to detoxification mode, which it's been wanting to do for years and years and years, possibly decades of your life. We've got to give our body a break from digestion for this process. Also, rashes can develop. Okay, in the first couple weeks, it's very common to get rashes and breakouts on the skin because as toxins are being released, especially from the bowels, it will re-poison us. It'll reintroduce these toxins into the bloodstream, and it'll come out in rashes and inflammation. We can get resurgence of viruses like shingles, or any kind of skin irritation can come up. We can see cold sores or any kind of this. It starts to stimulate the toxins in the body. Okay, that's the first step. We often get irritated lips and tongue, and it's so common for people who I work with. I do private juice fast coaching too, by the way. It's my life's work. This is what I do for a living, is help people juice fast. So people get irritated lips and tongue, and they think, oh, this is from the juices that I'm drinking. But it's not. This is a detoxification symptom, because the lips and the tongue are very sensitive tissues of our body, and we see the acids coming out of our lips and tongue very quickly. Within a couple weeks, we can get this irritation. But like for me, for instance, who's been raw vegan for many years, if I drink the juices, citrus juices and green juices, I don't get irritated lips and tongues, because I've already detoxed out. Now, we might not have any bowel movements for a couple weeks, but make no mistake about it. There's probably 20, 25 pounds of waste inside of your GI tract. Now, most people will stop having a bowel movement because they stop eating solid food, and they think, oh, see, my digestive system is perfectly clean. I've got nothing in there. And then if you keep going, all of a sudden the bowels start to move and the waste will come out. The deluge will begin, and you will see you've got an incredible amount of waste inside of your GI tract. The other thing that comes up is deep fears and resistance. We might have incredible resistance to continue. We might want to break the fast. We might want to binge. This is the mind getting weak. It's triggering trauma responses, childhood trauma responses, even rejection, abandonment, these types of feelings come up because there's nowhere to hide. We're not numbing ourselves out with our normal addictive food patterns and food habits. So what happens? The fear comes up and the resistance comes up. This is why we need coaching for juice fasting. Coaching with the proper juice fast protocol can absolutely change your life. It can give you an emotional detoxification and a physical detoxification that can clear your mind and spirit and body in a way where you can become the next best version of yourself. You'll have clarity and insight into the nature of who you truly are, why you came to this planet, what your work truly is, and the gifts that you've been given to bestow upon planet Earth. We need the clarity. We need to get the weeds out of the way. We need to clear the path. And juice fasting does that. Now, when we have these symptoms, the tendency is to stop drinking juice, because drinking the juice has brought upon us these symptoms of irritation and fear and urination and rashes. So we back off on the juice, which makes it worse. We need to drink more juice, rely heavily on the juice as if it's our lifeline to God. We need to rely on the juice as if it's the life or death decision, because it is. Calories aid in detoxification. Not only does the body need the hydration and the water and the liquid from the juices to detoxify the cells and the interstitial fluids, but it needs the calories. Over drinking juices, over consuming them, will stimulate the proper detoxification of the bowels, because the body has excessive energy. It has all the energy it needs, so that it needs to get the waste and the mucoid plaque out of the bowels. This is why we need to drink a lot of juice. In my protocol that I've developed for my private clients, I have the exact recipes and exact quantities that I recommend. And those are the minimums. And you know what? You can double the minimums if you want. We got to go hard at this if we're going to get the results. And I often coach people as to take the minimums as just a base starting point and push yourself. Push yourself with the juice fast to get the mucoid plaque out. That's what I did on my experience. That's what I coach people on. That's what I recommend. Push yourself. Take the starting point, take the protocol, and push. And you can do this. You cannot hurt yourself on a juice fast. Now, I know so many people come to me with adrenal burnout, gallbladder issues, IBS, or even Crohn's disorder in the gut, thyroid issues, blood sugar issues like diabetes. A juice fast will reverse all of these issues. Absolutely 100%. even though we have fear that these issues are going to be worse with a juice fast, even though we can't quite understand how a juice fast is going to help these issues, it does. It helps the adrenal cortex. Juice fasting is the quickest way to heal the adrenal cortex. The gallbladder issues and the digestion of fats, we're taking out dietary fats for this short intervention protocol. There's nothing to digest except the simple carbohydrates, which is instant energy for the body, which helps the detox process. Also, the IBS and Crohn's. This is the first step in healing IBS and Crohn's, to get out the waste that's been accumulating in there so you can have fast bowel transit time and rebuild the gut strength over time. Thyroid issues, again, inflammation and imbalance in the hormonal and the endocrine system. The quickest way to rebalance the endocrine system is to do a juice fast. Blood sugar issues, again, blood sugar issues are insulin response and the lipids in the blood system not being able to, interfering with the absorption of simple carbohydrates. When we take all of the dietary fats out of the equation for just a short temporary period of time during a juice fast, it allows the insulin resistance to go down. The insulin goes down, the absorption of the simple carbohydrates goes up. We can reverse diabetes type 2, especially within 30 days with a juice fast. I've done it with so many clients. Now, that's when it comes down to getting the right coaching and having the right protocol. My group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes, is the best juice fasting support in the world. Because not only do you get my bowel detoxification guide that I have developed over years of helping people, witnessing people, not only my own experience, but everybody's experience that I've witnessed, from disaster cases to people falling off and abandoning, like paying me to coach them and then quitting, all the way through high level success, people who had success like me, who got out mucoid plaque in a couple weeks. I've seen it all and I see what works, and I've developed a protocol called my bowel detoxification guide. That's an instant download when you join Raw Vegan Heroes. Plus you get high level accountability in our amazing Facebook group, which has got almost 600 people in it right now. 600 people who are coming to Juice Fast, 600 people who are here to learn about the raw vegan lifestyle and how to heal and reverse adrenal issues and IBS and blood sugar issues and get ourselves really healthy. The group is amazing. You get the private Facebook group, you get a weekly live stream with me, you get a monthly Zoom meeting with our amazing moderators, and all of the members come together. You get the live stream replay library. It's 100 plus hours of live streams. It's so educational. You get my 14-day meal plan, which is transitional cooked vegan, high raw, and fully raw recipes. There's over 60 recipes. It's worth the price of the Raw Vegan Heroes group just for the meal plan, or just for the bowel detoxification guide, or just for the incredible Facebook group. But you get all of that combined for only $89 at the 75% off price. If you go into the description below, there's a link. It's 75% off. It's $89 for a whole year. A whole year. I have really been working on how can I help people? How can I really help people? Give them everything they need. Raw Vegan Heroes is tier 1 of the most affordable, cheapest option of how I help people. The next step up is called Juice Fast Mastery. Juice Fast Mastery is working with my top coach, who I have trained in my method and my detoxification guide on how to help others detox their bowels on a 40-day juice fast. So Juice Fast Mastery is a private coaching group for a 40-day juice fast. That's tier 2 of how I help people. And tier 3 of how I help people is my private coaching. I do a 12-week program. And on that 12-week program, we do a weekly call. We do unlimited voice message support. And I help people with the emotional transformation. Remember what I was saying about the deep fears and resistance and the traumas and the rejection and the abandonment? These are the stuck energies of why we have health problems in the first place, why we're not thriving at the highest level. I help people move the blocks physically and emotionally and mentally so we can really excel to the next level of success in our life. You want to make more money? You want to be happier? You want to be more on purpose in your life? This is the kind of coaching I do. And I use detoxification, and I use personal leadership training, and I use shadow work. and certain psychological techniques, which I've developed over the years to help move the blocks physically, mentally, and emotionally. Those are the 3 tiers. Now, if you want to join Raw Vegan Heroes, my base level entry group, which is incredible value, go into the description and find that link. If you want to join Juice Fast Mastery or work with me, you go to my website, rawveganrising.com. The Work With Me tab has all the information. There's a link to the Work With Me tab below. So, what happens to your body when you juice fast? Well, you become the person you're meant to be. Get the gunk out of your mind, out of your bowels, and clear the pathway for the new version of you, who you're supposed to be. You know, it's not always easy. Juice fasting is not easy. Juice fasting is an intensive interruption in the status quo of your life that has kept you complacent and mediocre your whole life. If you have weight to lose, if you have mental fatigue, if you're just tired of feeling tired, you have to do a juice fast. And I highly recommend you get assistance with one of my coaching options, because the people who don't, the lone wolf types, the DIYers who think they can do it themselves, never get the results. And you know why I know that? Because I watch them. I see the people contact me and don't get help, and I see the results they get, and they stay mediocre. So that's why I have the amazing support. I love all you guys. Hello and goodbye. I hope this video was helpful, everyone. I'm sending you all so much love beams from over here in Austin, Texas. I hope this video was helpful, and I really hope it provided some inspiration and some information that you guys needed. Also, if you're interested in a raw vegan diet in general, I have a free video course called How to Go Raw Vegan Start Here Guide. There's a link in the description, and you can sign up with your name and email for that free video course. It's absolutely free. You can unsubscribe at any time. I will not spam you. It's literally just my service to you to help you understand what the first steps of a raw vegan diet really is. How do you go raw vegan? Well, the first step is a juice fast. I'll just give you the tip. Video 1, we've got to clean out the bowels and we've got to transition that gut microbiome. And I'm here to help, okay? Sign up for the video course. I got Raw Vegan Heroes. I've got the Juice Fast Mastery with my top coach. You should go learn about that on my website. The link is below. I love you guys so much. Talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye. See ya.